The way that Megan Thee Stallion has been treated has been horrible. The way that motherfuckers with big platforms and big names have just come out here and popped off at her so fucking sideways, including 50 Cent, including Joe Budden. Who was the other fucking way where nigga Drake came out here, opened up his big yam? For what? Nigga, shut up. Y'all don't obviously care that this black woman was shot. Okay, like to 50 Cent, it was a whole big joke. He was he put up a dumbass meme. I'm not going to even show it because he's so goddamn childish. Like, sir, how are you 50 fucking years old, worth $1 billion, and you act like the fucking snotty nosed kid in the back of the 7th grade chemistry class that don't want to pay attention? Like, you are such a fucking kid. You get on my goddamn nerves with that fucking petty little dumb shit, like little boy shit, but I digress. So anyway, so all these big name people that come out and said all this shit about Megan, about how, or alluding to the fact that they say that she lied, even though Shirley, I know you said this in the chat the other night, and I meant to, big up when you said that. But if Megan lied about sleeping with Tory Lanez, but she did not lie about the shit on the stand, she was very truthful and very clear and very direct about her contradictory statements that she had provided to police, but she was very clear when she was on the stand, very true and accurate. Pop up that article, if you could, Wheel. It says Megan Thee Stallion hasn't gotten justice in the court of public opinion. Okay, and who wrote this? Shamira Ibrahim wrote this for BuzzFeed, and and Shamira makes a lot of very salient points, because even though this opinion piece was written before the verdict, which just came out tonight, she talks about how it really doesn't even matter if Tory Lanez is found innocent or guilty. It's not clear that, number one, Megan's career will be able to recover from this, though I believe that it will. But the other point is that the court of public opinion has already been widely wedged against her with a few dissenting voices. And let me include mine in that chorus of people that are going to pipe up for Meg. Because I don't feel like as though I'm just speaking up for her. I feel like I'm speaking up for every single black woman who has suffered violence and or abuse and was either disbelieved or had their reputation smeared or was just all around treated horribly when they themselves were the victim. They themselves were the ones harmed. So why are we dragging victims? Why are we trying to further inflict harm upon people who have already suffered trauma? Like, this shit doesn't make any sense to me, but it makes perfect sense when you get how deeply misogynistic this society is, period. And then when it comes specifically to black women, how deeply misogynoiristic, I'm gonna get it out, misogynoiristic, it gets deep. Because you thought they did Amber Heard dirty with the Johnny Depp shit. Dog, I am afraid to log on to social media right now, but I will, to see what the conversation is. Because I bet you it's going to be a bunch of Meg slander here, still a bunch of Meg hate. Why did she bring the black man down? Why was she trying to bring this brother down? What? One person had a handgun here, pointed it at the other, and pulled the trigger. Who was trying to take who down? Okay? He was trying to take her down permanently. And again, the little scraggly motherfucker is very fortunate that he wasn't charged with something more egregious, such as attempted murder, because again, I don't see how you could point a gun at somebody, shoot live bullets at them, and not be charged with attempted murder. Like, what? Oh, I guess she had to been like more seriously injured, right? For a more serious charge to come about. So that was my first airing of the grievances, actually. Thank you so much, Shirley, for supplying with that news, because I'm glad. Obviously I'm glad, but I'm not glad at the same time. I can't stand this mixed bag of news. I can't stand this half-ass fucking good news, because it's like, sure, on the surface is good, but the rug could get yanked out from up under us for the first piece of purportedly good news I gave you, and then the conviction is good. But is Megan going to be treated any better? Are any black women coming forward when they are harmed? Will they be treated any better in the future? Because of course this is inevitable. All this, as proven by my second story, this shit happens all the time. It happens all the time, and motherfuckers really do not seem to care. And that's why I will overdo it for black women on this platform, because the rest of the fucking world underdoes it. They underdo it. They don't do it sufficiently. They don't do it loudly enough. They don't do it consistently enough. They have these ridiculous expectations about how people are supposed to come forward about the ways that they were hurt, and if there's some sort of flaw or perceived flaw with their character, well then, oh well, she lied about sleeping with them, but whatever. So everything that she says must be discredited. That's bullshit. We're not. Nobody is out here perfect, guys. Everybody fucking lies about something. And like I said on the last show, I don't blame Megan for lying about smashing that. I'd lie about that shit too. Like, yikes. She fell off her standards for a hot second. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what her standards are. Really, I think the sister need. Anyway. I think Megan does need some self confidence uplift, because girl, you are way too fine to be fucking with the nigga she was fucking with. In my opinion. In my opinion. So, if I were Megan Thee Stallion, let me tell you the caliber of men's that I would be dealing with. And it wouldn't be the nigga that's her boyfriend. It damn sure wouldn't be Tory Lanez or Ben Simmons. Jesus Christ. If I was as fine as Megan Thee Stallion, woo! I'd have my pick. And I wouldn't pick none of them niggas she fucking. Now, a one. But I'm sorry, I got off